May, good morning. So this week, President Joe Biden is set to meet with NATO allies over the violence. And Hal Kempfer is a retired Marine Corps intelligence officer here joining us to give us some of that perspective on the ongoing invasion. As always, we love seeing you here in the morning and your perspective that you do offer, sir.
Thank you, Melanie.
Of course.
Glad to be.
So right out the gate, Russia continues to batter and bruise and destroy these people and structures of Ukraine, most recently seen here in Mariupol. Why do you think Putin is so determined to reduce a country that he wants to ultimately take over to ruins at this point?
Melanie, the problem he has is his initial campaign literally just fell apart. He had this idea that he was just going to, his forces would roll into Kyiv and other major cities, and that somehow they would end up simply occupying the country. That didn't happen. So now he's falling back on old Russian doctrine, which is to basically devastate these cities prior to forces rolling in. The other thing is he doesn't have enough infantry to actually clear these cities. So he has to rely on artillery and rockets to kind of do the job, which of course is turning into a humanitarian catastrophe.
Absolutely. And these reports are saying that Russian ground forces, they're suffering from food and fuel shortages, but we see air assaults happening pretty much on a daily basis. So what can be said about their air and sea operations? And also, we had this important talk with China earlier with our president saying, hey, if you provide any military aid, there will be consequences. But do you think China will still go ahead and help Russia?
Well, in the last one, China's in a difficult position. They cozied up to Russia. They said that we're going to back you, but they also recognize the full weight of potential sanctions if they're imposed on China, which would have a huge macroeconomic effect, potentially kicking off some other problems within China. Now, as far as the food shortages and everything else, what the Russians are suffering huge logistics problems. They're relying on their Air Force to do a lot of things, but they're also losing a lot of planes. As of this morning, the Ukrainians say they've shot down almost 100 fixed-wing Russian aircraft and much more than that in helicopters. So whereas they're flying more sorties, it doesn't sound like their survival rate is getting any better. So initial reluctance by the Russians to use air. Now they're trying to compensate for it, but they're also taking losses.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Russians are claiming to have used a hypersonic missile in an attack on an arms depot within Ukraine. What are these missiles? What is the significance of using this kind of weaponry?
Well, the missiles go much faster, like 5 times the speed of sound. Strategically, for intercontinental purposes, they're potentially a huge weapon. Militarily in Iraq, they're kind of overkill. They don't carry any more a larger warhead than any other type of cruise missile. So I think this was more of a demonstration than anything else. It really didn't get them anything, despite their claims. It was just more of a demonstration to say, hey, we can use these missiles, and it worked. And that's pretty much it. And most of the Western targeting is really to make a statement more than inflict any substantial damage.
And I think the big question that's looming over everybody's head right now is, how does this end? Where do we go from here? It just keeps escalating week after week, day after day. I think many people are wondering, when is Putin going to give up? Is he going to give up? But we'll just have to see in the coming weeks, maybe even months ahead, to see where this invasion in Ukraine goes. As always, we really thank you for offering your perspective and input on the situation and the war in Ukraine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melanie.
Okay.